music kids out there. I am back for another album review. It is Jagged Edge Layover. There are 16 tracks on here. I'm uploading this late as hell, I know, but I thought because I heard them on 112's album just recently, and I was like, I know I did. Let me go back. Didn't I review? Because they had their album. I didn't see the video. I was like, how did I not do? Because I be having my little moments where I don't upload any videos, no album reviews, because life happens, and this ain't my job. I have a real one that actually gives me a check, so I gotta go to that first. I can't be fooling with this YouTube. Plus, they got too many restrictions on here. I ain't got time. But Jagged Edge Layover, I thought I did an album review. I didn't, so I'm doing it now. Don't hate it. Ain't never too late. Anyways, my top are Give In, Pretty Everything, Like Hell. That's my favorite out of the whole album. Offset, Fake. So, this album, amazing. I like it. If you don't, then this ain't for you. But I like the album. They will be here soon, towards the end of this year. We ain't got that long, so. But yeah, they're touring, so gotta check that out. This is the now, and like I mentioned, because I'm gonna try to take from what I said in 112, because they're both R&B groups. They both, came back. Because they did, I think 2000, last year, they released something. Jagged Edge did, or the year before. And so they've been releasing music. People just ain't paying attention. You know how this generation music goes. People just, if it's hot and people are retweeting, reposting, people gonna hop on the bandwagon instead of just trying to find what's already out there. Like, they've been putting out music, people just, you got to check for it. And, but anyways, so I like this album. They have made a new, like it is new, it's refreshing. We're still getting Jagged Edge, like nothing. I know, calm down, because I know people be like, they releasing the album. It's not going to sound the same. It's not going to sound like it wasn't. Girl, boy, have seats. Like, y'all have to. Am I the only one who understands music? The way it goes? Like, how, like, I know somebody out there got to get it. Like, y'all have, like, people have to allow art, like, just like you change a different age every year, and you go through life situations, and you have kids, you get married, you get divorced, you go through heartbreak, you go through financial situations, what have you. Life happens. Life still keeps going. So you have to keep going with it. So they can't be how they was back in the 90s. They can only continue to add and, refresh and still try to keep that sound, but all the while trying to make sure it still works with, the musical change that's going on now without losing the Jagged Edge that we know, like the authentic Jagged Edge that we know. Because not a lot of R&B, just whatever genre that we used to listen to back then, not all of them know how to, or not all of them want to add to their sound that they had back in the 90s. A lot of them want to conform to what's out there, and they want to be trending. They want to be reposted. They want to be a part of what this generation accepts. And I don't care for those artists. I care for the artists that, okay, we're no longer in our teenage years, we're no longer in our early 20s. We can't hold on to or try to fix and make it like it was back then. All we can do is take from our older albums and like try to mix it in with our sound that we want to put out right now. in this generation's music industry. Like, try to do it like that instead of like doing a whole 360 and trying to make it work for radio play and stuff like that. Because when artists do that, it's kind of like upsetting. Because I'm like, why? No, it don't sound right. But I'm glad that they did not feature any artists. Like, there's no features on here. Of course, there's writing and producing from other artists that are in the credits or what have you. But I'm glad they didn't do that. I'm glad they just stuck with putting Jagged Edge on here. Like, just keeping it Jagged Edge and coming back. And then under Unsung, I don't know why they was on there. Y'all ain't unsung. Like, y'all still popping. Like, y'all don't need to go on there. But I think they did that just to kind of help, promote with the album. So it was kind of smart. But I'm like, y'all ain't unsung. I still, we still listen to stuff that was just recently put out a year or 2 years ago. With this album, they stuck with the, your relationship, your love songs, your, there's one, I could have sworn it was kind of like, I don't know. But anyways, like I said, Like Hell, that is my song. Out of the whole album, yes, that is my favorite song. And I love just hearing the music that the artists that I grew up on. I love hearing them release music in this time. Like, I love to see like what direction they took musically, and did they change to get some radio, like have changed tracks to be put on the radio, or did they just stick to their sound? Like, but I love it. I love this album. It's like, this is what you need to be checking for. You always saying there ain't no real R&B, it don't exist no more. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Y'all just ain't checking for it. Check for it. You gotta look for everybody up. Ain't nobody got time for that. But you got time to tweet about these reality shows. Get out of here. Like, people kill me with that. There's music out here. Y'all just ignoring it. These artists promote. They, people like me talk about their albums. Like, we post it on our pages and what have you. But y'all just choose not to check for it because you think it's not. You so stuck back in the 90s. You want that. Well, you need to listen to their old stuff. But this is the now. This is what we got to deal with now. So it is what it is. But again, those were my top songs. Give In, Pretty Everything, Like Hell, All Set Up, Fake. Those are my top from the album. But yeah, comment below what y'all favorites are. And I appreciate you for watching. Let's love a little bit more. Let's hate out there. Peace.
It's a cool beat.